These are creepy TikToks starring me.
Ugh, you young people think space is like Saturday Night Live. You see it every day, so you dream of being in it. But it dreams of removing all the air from your body and making you float around it.
Rick and Morty is telling the truth, believe it or not.
Which is also what space wants, so get back in the car.
I'm not in danger. There's nothing out here.
Literally everything is out here. And unlike everywhere else, I'm too busy to help you.
Right, because you're always so
Snakes in space.
God damn it.
What is that?
Obviously, it's a space snake.
There's snakes in space?
There's literally everything in space, Morty. Now get the back in the car.
People, are you like me waking up to the story of snakes in space? We've all heard about snakes on a plane, but now the snakes seen from the ISS.
That shit's crazy, I know.
And here for you is video footage of a genuine, live, living, 8-foot snaky thing filmed out of the viewing window of the International Space Station by Story Musgrove.
Dr. Story Musgrave is a veteran of 5 American shuttle missions who has seen and photographed several unidentified flying objects in space. Dr. Musgrave does not believe they are craft from another planet.
On 2 of my missions, and I still don't have an answer, I have seen a snake out there, 6, 7, 8 feet long. It is rubbery because it has internal waves in it, and it follows you for a rather long period of time. The more you fly in space, the more you see an incredible amount of things out there, and that sort of brings to you really a certainty that other living creatures are out there. Some incredibly primitive, more primitive, some just proteins coming together, amino acids, and some just single-cellular organisms, and other civilizations have been around for a million years that are doing unimaginable.
As they look to
These are creepy TikToks starring me.
coalesced into shape, suddenly they are all blinded by this orange light. When they regain their vision, they look out the portals of the spacecraft. They describe seeing 7 angelic beings that are traveling alongside their spacecraft and did so for 10 minutes.
Officials dismissed the incident as a group hallucination resulting from oxygen deprivation.
How can
and
7
pressure
people
fluctuations.
imagine the same thing?
Later that summer, 3 more cosmonauts joined the Salyut 7 crew. All 6 of them, once again, saw these winged beings. But how could all of these cosmonauts share one hallucination?
That shit's crazy, I know.
What if the winged figures seen by the Salyut 7 crew really have been extraterrestrials? Ancient astronaut theorists say yes, and suggest that similar sightings were secretly reported by many Russian cosmonauts. It is another example
You better wake
of
up, people.
extraterrestrial activity.
These are creepy TikToks starring me.
Another thing that like flat earth people are saying is there's no actual like picture of like the earth. Like it's all like just different pictures like put together.
There's nothing's real.
Yeah.
I've heard they go undercover and they do stuff like this.
Yeah,
I'm just brainwashing you
brainwash
guys right now.
us.
No, but they believe that like Antarctica is like there's like a portal because I guess no one's allowed there, right?
If I told you it was flat, would you believe me?
And then if you like fly over it, they shoot you down and stuff.
You're like, right? She's like, don't get me involved in this.
I'm just trying to double check my flat. I don't want to insult the flat earthers out there.
1, 2, 3.
Meanwhile,
That shit's crazy, I know.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. I've seen the images of it with
You better
the.
wake
That looks
up,
fake.
people.
It looks.
That's
fake.
how you know it's real.
Is that how you know it's real?
Yeah.
How do the images get to us?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, exactly. So
So how is that getting to us?
with
The
a
image.
radio.
This looks fake as hell.
Radio.
But and where's the camera that's taking this photo?
There's a camera on a stick.
Really?
Yeah.
And it didn't break off?
No. I mean, we thought it might, but
Is that real?
that's real.
Wow. It says "Don't panic" on the screen.
Yeah. Don't panic.
These
Is our creepy TikTok starring me?
You guys seen this conspiracy of this guy saw like a giant? This guy was driving and then there's a state park there with this big mountain. And he's like, what in the world? Looks like there's like a giant walking on the mountain. And so then he's just started pursuing it. Like, I need to find out what this is.
Yeah.
He tried to go up the state park.
Random baby.
Guy who claimed he was CIA and said the road's closed, turn around. And then he like put out this statement and it was almost like he was reading off of something like, hey, those videos I did, I
was just kidding.
Yeah, they're fake. I'm just kidding. And then he just disappears.
I have several questions.
This is just like the weirdest setup of people. At this rate in 2023, any conspiracy theory could be true. Although people in the comments seem to think differently. Somebody said it was revealed to be a radio tower. Don't believe everything you see, dude.
Do you guys think it was a giant or not? Let me know in the comments.
Somebody else said, what if Area 51 wasn't for aliens, but for the people who went missing after giving out all of this information? Everybody Hillary Clinton hates is in Area 51.
I've seen the images of it with the...
It looks fake.
It looks
That's
fake.
how you know it's real.
Is that how you know it's real?
Yeah.
How do the images get to us?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, exactly. So
how is that getting...
This looks fake as hell.
to us?
With
the
a
image.
Radio.
And where's the camera that's taking this photo?
There's a camera on a stick.
Really?
Yeah.
And it didn't break off?
No. I mean, we thought it might, but...
Is that real?
That's real.
Wow. This is Don't Panic.
I think Elon Musk is lying about this.
On the screen?
Yeah. Don't panic.
In Zhangjiakou, China, in October 2017, something extraordinary unfolded in a rural community located 120 miles from Beijing. It all started when the residents stumbled upon a fascinating discovery in a field: an immense 60-foot set of bones. These bones belonged to a highly peculiar creature, unlike anything they had ever seen before. The locals believed that these bones belonged to an ancient dragon. Dragons hold great significance in Chinese culture, depicted in historical murals throughout the ages. However, scientists remained uncertain about the true nature of these remains. They couldn't conclusively identify the creature to which the bones belonged. Hence, the mystery surrounding these mysterious bones remains unsolved to this day.
Wake up, motherfuckers.
A UFO, and it turned them into stone. According to the KGB materials, a quite low-flying spaceship in the shape of a saucer appeared above a military unit that was conducting routine training maneuvers. For unknown reasons, somebody unexpectedly launched a surface-to-air missile and hit the UFO. It fell to Earth not far away, and 5 short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes emerged from it. It is stated in the testimonies by the 2 soldiers who remained alive that after freeing themselves from the debris, the aliens came close together and then merged into a single object that acquired a spherical shape. That object began to buzz and hiss sharply and then became brilliant white. In a few seconds, the spheres grew much bigger and exploded by flaring up with an extremely bright light. At that very instant, 23 soldiers who had watched the phenomenon turned into stone.
Wake up, motherfuckers.
So when it rises, you want to manifest all the things you want in your life when it rises. During 12 o'clock is when it's balanced. You want to meditate on all the things you need balance on in your life. Ooh. And then when the sun goes down, you want to meditate on everything that you want out of your life. And if you follow that system with the sun, you're going to be a master of manifesting.
Religion is extremely divisive in terms of the way that it divides and conquers people. Even just within Christianity alone, you have all these different versions of Christianity. And all those people think they got the best version, and all of them can't stand each other. Yeah. I'm not going to Baptist, so I'm Pentecostal. No, I'm Presbyterian. You know, I got the best one. Like, for real? And then, of course, you have the political system, in my opinion, which also creates separation, but there's still a lot of inequality, and they put one group of people against another, especially when they're campaigning. They find ways to manipulate words and manipulate what they're talking about to make it look like they're on this side, not that side. I'm on this side, not that side, because they want to pull votes.
Wake up, motherfuckers.
When the fourth pillar of this temple breaks, the world will end. Yes, this is the Kedareshwar Cave Temple and it's located near Harishchandragarh in Maharashtra. The most striking feature of this temple is the massive Shivlingam, a symbol of God Shiva, situated inside the cave temple. The lingam is surrounded by water and the cave itself is supported by a single pillar. According to the legend, the cave originally had 4 pillars, each representing one of the 4 yugas or ages in Hindu cosmology. As each yuga passed, a pillar is said to have fallen. The remaining pillar supposedly symbolizes the current age Kali Yuga, and it is believed that when this last pillar falls, the world will come to an end. Devotees and pilgrims who visit the temple often believe it to be a place of immense spiritual power. The temple is not easily accessible and requires a trek through rugged terrain. In summary, the Kedareshwar temple blends mystery, spirituality, and architectural wonder.
Wake up, motherfuckers!
Baboons have pet dogs. Yeah, they get dogs as puppies. They raise them and they keep them around as security. And the dogs bark if anything comes near. They raise them like a pet. Yes. Like, look at this. He's got him. He's like holding on to the puppy. So he's got the little puppy. He's holding on to it. Oh, wow, man, he's rough the way he drags that dog around. Holy. But they literally raise him as pets. They beat him down. They keep him around. They're holding on to him. Look, he's sitting on him and holding it in place. Oh, it's fighting against him. It bites against him. So he's like picking it up and forcing it to the ground. He's holding on to its tail and he drags it around like a toy. Like he has no concern. They're such a weird animal, man. That looks like a lion person, you know? Doesn't it? They're so weird.
Now, just to get here, Liberty and Bell had to beat some tough odds in competition. They had to work hard to show patience and be willing to travel over 1,000 miles. You could say even this harder than getting a ticket to the Renaissance tour or Britney's tour. She's down in, it's kind of warm in Brazil right now. Look, folks,
wake up, motherfuckers!
Based on their commitment to being productive members of society as they head to their new home at the University of Minnesota, gonna bring them on up, or do I do it there? That's a big bird, man. I'm impressed. I hereby pardon Liberty and Bell.
The only person I personally know that got eaten by an anaconda was my friend's father-in-law. He went down to the river. He was drunk at night and he tried to get a drink. Never came back. They looked for him. Everybody was partying. In the morning, they went looking for him and there was an anaconda, and they can't dive when they've just eaten. So there's this huge anaconda with a human-shaped lump in its body. Oh. So he actually got eaten by a snake.
What an awful way to go.
That's a terrible way to go. I've come extremely close to that. Once I got wrapped, we were trying to study the snake. We were trying to measure it. I got wrapped, and the thing is, you grab it by the head, you got to control the head, and then it wraps my arms, and now my forearms are pinned together, and then it wraps my shoulders, and now my collarbone, my shoulders are coming closer together as the snake's coils are coming in. This is like a 300-pound snake. This is about a 17-foot snake. Huge snake. We're talking like thicker than a basketball, like dinner plate sized all the way down. This thing's wrapped me. I'm losing oxygen. I'm trying to scream for my friends. Nothing's coming out. And so these guys are running in just as my collarbones are about to crack. They grab the tail, and the only way to unwrap it is to grab the tail. I still had the head, but I was completely out of control. If they didn't show up, that snake would have crushed every bone in my body.
Have you seen what's going on with orcas? They started sinking boats, and they're teaching each other how to sink boats. Apparently this boat fucked up one of these orcas, because sometimes what happens is something will go wrong and a propeller will hit. They've happened all the time with sharks. It's happened with whales. Propellers will fuck up a dolphin.
Oh yeah, my friend Dave got pushed off a boat and he got hit by it.
Oh jeez,
and it fucking hit him.
Where did it hit him?
I'm not sure. He wasn't that great to start off with, but it didn't help him. But I don't think it harmed him much. You know,
it helps some people. Some people get whacked and it helps them.
It helps them.
You know, so it's happening quite a bit off the Iberian coast. The Iberian orcas has taught at least 9 other whales to attack and destroy rudders.
Wow. So it's like a Middle Eastern thing?
I just think it's a thing with a particular area where the orcas in that particular area have had problems with people.
I see.
And so they've decided to let them know who the fuck is the boss.
Take action.
Yeah, they're fucking up people's boats.